everyone, it's Linda from Bohemia Inspirations, and today we're going to look at digital pages, how to use them, why to use them, and what are some of my favorite things about using them. One of the reasons I love using digital pages is that they are very inexpensive. I don't have to go shopping. I can just stay at home on my computer, in my studio, and just cozy in and do some journaling and creating. And I don't live in an area where it's easy for me to get to stores that have a lot of journaling supplies. Also, what I love about digital pages is that you can create a lot of page options with just a small amount of digital pages. I could make an entire journal just on the 5 pages that you see here, and I will show you how we can do that today. You do not need a special program. You can simply use Word, which is a common program that everybody has on their computer. So let's take a look. So first, let's look at how easy it is to get digital pages, and we're just going to quickly pop into my Etsy store, Bohemia Inspirations, and this is kind of what digital pages will look like. They're all different ones for sale. Every one of these is a 5-page digital kit, which simply means that it is printable. Now, why only 5 pages, you may ask? Yes, there are other stores that have 17 pages. The reason I chose to put 5 pages in is because Etsy has a limit on how large of a file you can put in your store. The more pages that I include in the kit, the less quality those pages will be when you print them. 5 pages is just the right amount to put into each slot that I have available for my store items to have my pages at 300 dpi, which is a great printing resolution for you. So when you print them out, you can do a lot of things with these pages, which I will show you, and they still will look fabulous. The other reason I choose to do 5 pages is, yes, I could zip these files and maybe squeeze another page in, maybe 2, but on your side, when you're downloading the pages, you would have to have a program to unzip them, and sometimes that's challenging if you're new to using digital or printable pages. So let's make it as easy as we can and just have you be able to do a couple clicks and ta-da! You have these great pages in your home. So let's just click in here. Right now you can see that I have an April sale going on, that everything is 99 cents. So today I'm going to show you how we can take 5 digital pages and make them into 25 pages. How is that possible? And only for 99 cents? You can't do better than that at the dollar store. So let's take a peek. So in this kit here, you're going to see that there are different pages available. So there's 5 pages, all different kinds. There we are. So what happens is when you purchase this page, you add it to your basket, and when you pay for it, what will happen is you will get an email that has these 5 pages as a JPEG, which is just a fancy word for picture, and you follow the email that Etsy sends you, and you will receive these as a download. Now, how to retrieve your downloads once they're downloaded, you all have this little file here which says downloads. I have a bunch of things on here that I did in my journaling group, but anything that I have downloaded will show up here, and so your pages will show up also in whatever you downloaded for today. Now let's go take a look at how we can use these pages now that we've downloaded them and be able to incorporate this into all of the journals that we're making. So let's begin. So for our sample today, this is the 5 pages that I chose out of my Etsy store for us to use, and I want to show you that we are going to just take a couple of these pages and use them to create a bunch of different pages today. And here's a little sample of what could be made out of those. Now, isn't that beautiful? It's just a collage where we've taken snippets out of the other pages and put them together. And this is very, very simple to do in Word. You do not need a special program for this. Okay, so let's hop into Word here. And what we're going to do is just open a regular page. As you can see, we are just a letter-sized Word document. One of the things that we should do is customize your margins and set them all to 0. I'm going to make this little guy also 0. And you might get this little window pop-up that says fix or ignore. We are going to pick ignore. We want our margins to have no ability to move or scale what we're doing. So very simply, whatever file we have stored our downloaded pages in, we're going to insert them right here. And because they are a JPEG, we're going to insert a picture from this device, which is from your computer. So I am going to go into my files here, which I have saved in this file folder. And there they are. And we are going to just grab this lovely little page. And there it is. See how it beautifully fills up our Word document. Now, the very first thing when you're importing pictures or JPEGs into your Word is you're going to unlock it. There's some preset features in Word that lock your pictures. So we're going to hit this little icon here, and we're going to go down to the bottom where it says See More. And we are going to go to Text Wrapping, and we're just going to click on in front of text. This unlocks this tab over here called Position. We're going to go into Position, and now we can unlock this picture to free it so we can do anything we want to it. So instead of an absolute position, we're going to click Relative Position under Horizontal, Relative Position under Vertical, and we are going to deselect Move Object with Text because we don't want this to move randomly with text. We want to move it ourselves. We're going to allow for it to have overlap because that's what we do when we make a collage. And click OK. Now you can move your page anywhere. It is not locked in. So of course, how do we make 5 pages out of 1 page? Well, we're going to look at several different ways. So one of the things that I like to do with my page, I'm just going to scroll out so we've got some space around our page to look at. And one of the things that I really like to do with my pages, especially if I'm making a themed journal with all the same theme, is I make them very big. So right off the bat, you can zoom in and make sections of this page larger. Let's see, what do I want to create here? I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm going to make that one of my pages. So, and you can see right up here, there's a tiny white line. Using your arrow keys, you can slowly move your screen up to make that white line of space disappear. So now we're just going to save this, File, Save As, and I am going to put it into this file right here. And I'm going to call this Page 2 because I already have a Page 1, which is my full page. I'm going to save that. So there's 1 page out of my large page. Now, you may want to go through and just select a couple more pages here. That one's kind of pretty. So I'm going to pick that as another journaling page 2. So we're going to save that one as Page 3. Perfect. Now, what if I want to do a spread and take my journaling pages and fold them in half to make signatures? maybe I would like to change my layout from a letter to a legal size. There we go. See how easy that was? We can also move our page around in here. Maybe I like this for a page. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to save that too. Oh, I'm going to arrow down just to get rid of this little gap at the bottom. Okay, let's save this one as page number 4. And if I want to go back to page number 4, I can go back and resize it into a tabloid or anything else that I like. Now, I do want to make this a signature page, so I'm going to change my orientation to landscape. I'm going to pull this guy over. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'm going to arrow down till... Now, if I was making a journal and this was my center line right here, I would probably print this, and then when it's folded, I've got 2 very beautiful pages to work on. So this is going to be another page. That's going to be page number 5. So already we're at page number 5, and we haven't even done anything fancy schmancy with it. So here we go, page number 5. Now, I like this a lot, but I am going to go back and make this a little bit smaller now so that I can add some very interesting features. So all I'm doing is making this smaller so it fits in my Word document, and maybe what I'd like to do is have 2 pages that are the same size. I'll just drag it so that it's maybe close to the center. Might need to be a little bit bigger. We're just going to drag it till we get kind of to the center-ish area. I don't always center my pages. Sometimes they look nice or not centered. And now I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. So to copy, click on your page you have, and using your Control-C button, press that, and then using Control-V, you can make a duplicate and just slide it over. Now here's where things can get really fun. Now if you make a mistake and you want to go backwards, simply press your Control-Z at the same time. And there my movement is gone. Now I'm going to actually get rid of this one. I'm going to do Control-Z again. There we go. Now let's do the copy paste the other way. So we're going to do copy, and of course we can simply go paste, and there it is as well. Whichever way works best for you. Now let's say that this one here, I would like it to be not as dark as the other one. So if we go up to this area called picture format and go to transparency, you can see we have all these options. And as I scroll over, look how light that page is getting. Okay, I like this one. Or maybe I would like to do writing here. Maybe I will make it a little bit lighter. It goes all the way. You can see there's a lot of options available. I'm going to pick that transparency. And I'm also going to take this one, and look what happens. As soon as I move that transparent, it's like I'm moving a sheet of vellum over top of my page. Oh my goodness, we can do some beautiful things here. Look at that rose. Okay, so let's take our little rose here and let's resize it and make it bigger. Not only will we make this a little vellum page, I would like to take this little rose and make it its own feature. Okay, we'll keep it right in here. Let's back up a little bit and make this guy a little bit smaller. There, look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, that's just beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, and what we're going to do is we are going to make sure we're in picture format and crop this. So let's crop this all the way down to the tip of the rose, and we're going to move it all the way over and hit enter. There we go. Now we have just a single rose that we can put anywhere. Look how pretty that is. It just makes a nice little layer over top. Now, what about the edges, you all say? Well, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We can go into our picture effects, as long as we have this selected, so you can tell it's selected. Go to picture effect, and we're going to create just a very simple soft edge. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and now, oh, that's nice. Now we can just plop our rose anywhere that we like over top. And we're starting to create a new design here. Even by itself, it's very beautiful. We could make tags out of this, but today we're just going to make a collage. Yeah, there we go. You'll see one of these little squirrely arrows. This is simply to make your page be on an angle a bit. Now I'm going to put a soft edge on this box. I might make it bigger later as well. We're just going to put a soft edge. And remember, this is all just in Word. How amazing is that? And how fun. Now I would like my little rose to make sure it's on top. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to click here and say bring to the front, just to make sure it is. Yeah, it looks to the front. All right, well, this is really beautiful, but I am now going to add another page in here. So we're going to go to Insert. I think we are up to 5 pages already, so we're going to insert another page. Which one will we pick? I think I'm going to pick that one. Let's insert that one. Same thing we're going to do. We're going to take it, go to See More, go to the Text Wrapping tab, unlock it in front of text, position, and now we can hit all the things we need to do to unlock this, allowing for it to be overlapped. Okay, well, here we are. Now look, we have this page that also moves around. So we're going to do the same thing. We are going to take this page and we're going to duplicate it because we'll probably want to make a few more stickers out of it. So let's copy and let's just paste it. And there we have a copy. And now we're going to crop this little guy. And I'm going to pick out this flower right here this time for my sticker. And it's so pretty. There, and I'm just going to hit enter, and now I have this beautiful little flower to move around. We're going to make it nice and blendy by creating soft edges, and there it is. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Now we can make it huge. I actually like it kind of huge. We'll just see what happens with that anyways. We'll just put it here for now. Maybe we'll turn it and put it in the top corner. Oh, yeah, I think that's where it's going to go. Okay, so we have that one there. Now let's take our regular page that we were working on and let's also give it some soft edges. And oh, there we go. It's starting to blend. Now you can see how beautifully this all starts to work together. Now, this is why, oh, I'm going to leave a little white on the edges. This is why I absolutely love using digital pages. They are so fun and so beautiful. Did I like it better here? I think I did. I think I'm going to leave it there. It kind of morphs into each other. And you could even add more pages onto this if you want. I think I'm going to make another copy of this little guy. So let's copy and make a paste here. There we are, paste. And just move it off. And I'm going to rotate it. And I am going to bring it over here in this corner. Or maybe down here in this corner. I don't know. Where would I like to put it? But I don't want it to be quite as vibrant. Maybe I will move it here, and I'm going to make it a little bit, go back to picture format. Picture format here is where you get to do all the fun things. You'll find all kinds of picture effects that you can play with. I'm going to go back to transparency, and I'm going to make this little guy a bit more transparent because I want him to be more in the background. And I'm going to take this little guy, I'm going to move it up a bit. Oh, I'm loving this. It's so pretty. And I also want this rose to be above the new pages that I brought in, so I'm going to bring it to the front. There, look at how pretty that's looking. And this is so simple to do. We are just in Word using 2 digital pages. So I need to put something in this little corner, I feel like. And I kind of like these little crocuses, I think they are. So I am going to copy this again. I'm going to paste it again and move this guy. Oh yeah, I think I will put that there. But I'm going to crop it a little bit. Let's go back to crop, and let's make this more about the crocuses. Yeah, about there. We'll see what happens. I might not like it in the end, but I might like it. And let's bring this guy down here. Oh, it's very moody. All right, and we are going to blow it up. Now again, remember when I was saying that, interesting with those. Remember when I was saying that the pages are 300 dpi? That is so that we can do things like this with them in Word and not lose the beautiful crispness of the flowers. It's not going to be pixely. That's why there are only 5 pages per kit in my store, so that you get quality, quality, quality. Now this page, I am going to send it backwards. So I'm going to send it to the back. Oh, there we go. Now that is pretty. I do like that very much. I think I'm going to put another little rose over here. So I'm going to take this big guy. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. And I'm not going to leave it big. I'm going to make it very little. Just a little, just to go on top of this little guy here, maybe in the corner. Maybe, I'm unsure. Okay, so, and I might make it a little bit darker. Just check if it's to the front. Yes, it is. Transparency. Ah, yes, I'm going to make it a little bit less transparent, and I'm going to turn it sideways on a bit of an angle. There we go. Just like that. Okay, I love this page. I would use this in a journal. I'm going to save it now as collage page number 6. So that is 6 pages. Kind of, we did a combination page there. But as you can see, this, it's unlimited what you can make with this. So if you are going to print this Word document, just go to File, Print, and there you go. See how beautiful that is? It just prints out lovely. If you print your page and you find out that your printer prints out a bit lighter or a bit darker, don't panic, we can easily fix that. So one of the things you can do is come over here to your page. We'll just click on it. Open up picture format again. And to get to picture format, you need to click into your Word document. Go over here to corrections, and you can lighten or darken sections. Just pop in, select something, go to correction, and you can lighten up pages. So do you see how the darkness here, I could lighten that up to just about nothing. And honestly, these are some very interesting effects as well. It's like sunshine is beaming in on that one section of the page. You can click down here and just open a brightness setting toggle. Ooh, that's too bright. But you can make it darker. You can also make it a little bit lighter. Whatever your printer is needing, you can definitely do. And just click on every one of the pictures in there and set it to a more brightness setting if you want to. And if you do not like what's coming out, remember you can always do Control and Z together, and it's going to redo what you just did. All right, so now that we have this saved, we've printed it, don't forget that you can take all these pages out and reverse them in your printer to also print on the back sides. Why do I like doing this? Well, I like printing on the backside because sometimes when I'm creating a journal and I want to put a lot of pockets in or something, I don't want a lot of bulk. I want to be able to write. Maybe I'm making cards, journaling cards, and I want to be able to have a really good surface to write on because I do love writing still. Also, what I love about making these kinds of collages is that they work so well for covers. You can take these pages, print them out on label paper. You can buy the 1 page, the letter size label, or even the half sizes. 2 half sizes is what I use. And it makes a beautiful cover, front and back. And it's not bumpy, it's lovely, and you can still add your embellishments and glue on. It's just not overcaked with glue and difficult writing spaces. It helps control that a lot. I use this for making tags, double-sided for making different kinds of pockets. There's just no end to what you can do. So lastly, talking about making journaling cards and tags, etc., let's pop back into this same document. Let's delete a couple of these bigger guys, and let's just take a look at what we have here. Now, is that not absolutely beautiful? I think I'm going to even crop this guy a little bit more. Back up to picture format, crop, there we go. I'm going to crop this guy slightly more. And enter. He's looking a little dark academia, I must say. But I'm going to make a little tag here, and I'm going to take this rose, pull it over. Oops, not you. Back there, we'll click on you. And let's make sure, let's bring our rose to the front. Oh, it's so pretty. I think I like it like this. There is no end to what you can create in a beautiful setting. And I mean, if you wanted to, I think soft edges options. Yeah, I could even make the soft edges more soft edgy. Do you see how the white is going away? There we go. And now I could even take this flower and make it a little bit more oversized. See how pretty that is? I could make a tag out of that. I could make a journaling card out of it. Same thing with these. I could make them very small and have a bunch of little paper clip covers. And also something that is lovely that you can do is you just grab these little edges to resize everything. But what if I make a really pretty combination here of these two guys, and I want to make a bunch of copies of that? Oh, I think I will untransparency it a little bit. Depends, maybe. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, so what if I wanted to take this? I can click on one, hold your control key, click on the other, and now take your finger off control and you can drag the two around. They are now a set. Is that not beautiful? What if I want to make another copy of these? Well, right click, copy, right click, paste, and there's your set. As long as you see these connected lines, you can make a copy. Now, what if I want to flip one? Well, here we can do that as well. Go up to rotate. As long as you have both of these doubles selected as a group, go to rotate. Let's flip it horizontal. Let's flip it vertical. See the differences of what happens? Very interesting. We can also rotate it. Rotating all these around. Do I like it that way? I think I do. What do I like better? Rotating or flipping? Rotating or flipping? I think I like the rotating. There we go. And I'm going to move this little guy now. So to unlock them, just click anywhere off the page. And then they become separate again. Maybe I like it that way a little bit better. So as you can see, now I want to move this little guy. Control, lock. Let's move him to the side. And as you can see, you could build tags, journaling cards, anything you want with digital pages. Now I think we made 6 digital pages so far. This could be another digital page we're working on. So easily, when you have a group of 5 digital pages for 99 cents right now, you can make at least 25 to 30 pages for your journal, which is all you would need for a themed journal. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. So do pop into Bohemia Inspirations and grab some of these pages while they are on sale and enjoy, have fun. Drop me a comment if you have any questions about anything, and definitely like and subscribe. Till next time, happy journaling.